Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back, it's the Downunder Gamer. Welcome to Valiant Hearts, the Great War. We are now looking at this guy. I think he's supposed to be like a black American or something. Got some new notes or something? Oh no, we got some more wiki stuff. Alright, let's have a look. So, Americans in the French Army. 128 Americans enrolled in the French Army from the start of the conflict, mostly in Paris. Including a poet, Alan Seeger. The majority joined the Foreign Legion and took part in the Battle of the Marne. Others joined the Air Force, which later became the Lafayette Squadron. 24 gave their lives for France, including Alan Seeger, who was the poet. The media attention they received in the United States played a decisive role in their own country's decision to join the war 3 years later. Yeah, that's right. I was trying to remember, because I was like, I couldn't really remember America, like, having much to do with World War One. And I think it's like, I might be wrong. I can't remember who the president was at the time. I think it was, I don't think it was, Roosevelt? Or someone along those lines? Or Churchill. Oh no, Churchill was Britain, wasn't he? Yeah. Anyway, like, yeah, America, like, because the World War One was like Europe, and America was like pretty much not really affected by it, so they didn't really want to jump in there because, you know, war is something you don't really want to rush into. But they just sort of wanted to sit out. After 3 years, though, looks like they finally were like, yeah, it's time to get in and help. That probably helped out a fair bit, I'd say. Battle of Marne, drawn up long before the war, the von Schlieffen Plan, aimed at swiftly overrunning France via Belgium and northern France. After the August debacle, on September 6, French troops turned to face German troops in the decisive Battle of the Marne and prevented the capture of Paris. The battle was the first time Franco-British forces managed to halt the German advance and thwart the main German battle plan. The front retreated northwards and stabilized in December, when trench warfare began in earnest. Machine guns. The Great War demonstrated the technical progress of the age, symbolized by the machine gun. World War I devices could now shoot up to 200 bullets before requiring cooling, and were perfectly integrated into infantry attacks. German machine guns deployment in the front line gave them a vast superiority at the start of the conflict. Man, look at that photo. There's like a kid there. There's something about seeing kids and guns. It really unsettles you. That kind of stuff still happens today. You have like I think in the African sort of like Africa, you still have like kid soldiers and stuff. It's pretty upsetting. Capture the flag. Flags were powerful symbols for each unit, and once captured became trophies. When overrun, soldiers took the time to hide or bury them before being taken prisoner. With the arrival of trench warfare, flags disappeared from the battlefield and only made an appearance at military ceremonies away from the front. Yeah, flags were like a morale kind of thing. They wouldn't be very practical with a trench, because it'd be like, I'm right, you know, because you'd sort of be giving away your position. Alright, so where this guy, I can't remember what this guy's name is. I'm not sure if we actually got given this guy's name. We have to blow up the bridge. Okay. So, how do I... Press A. Okay. Gotta chop the barbed wire. Work it up. New diary. Alright, what we got? Okay, so, I guess we'll talk to her. We'll look at her first. That letter gave me such a fright. Poor Daddy. He's being wounded and taken prisoner by the Germans. I don't know if he's seriously injured and if he's being well taken care of. I've been told his prisoners are allowed to receive letters. I shall write to him tomorrow. I mean, one thing I'll give the Germans is, even though you know, they were doing the whole Nazi thing. And actually, I'm not sure if that. I think was Nazis in the. I think Nazis was more of the second. I don't really think it was Nazis in the first. But you know, like, even though Germans were like being incredibly on the bad side of the war, they did actually do reasonable with prisoners. Like in the Second World War, you had like the Japanese. Like, but the Japanese, they would treat them pretty bad and usually like behead them and stuff. Whereas the Germans would actually like, you know, keep them alive, and they usually weren't treated terribly. I mean, obviously they weren't treated great because, you know, they're prisoners, but they weren't given like I feel like Germany had respect for their enemies, but I mean obviously they still weren't like. It's a really touchy subject really to try and think about because war there's nothing really black and white. Like obviously Germans were in the wrong, you know, trying to like invade and stuff. But you know, like it's like not all Germans were bad. Like a lot of the Germans were probably in the same sort of position. Like they were probably conscripted, sort of like, you know, join the war or be killed or something. So it was always, you know, it's never as simple as like you're bad and you're good. There's always in between. Anyway, so we spent yet another day walking. We heard cannon fire for the first time today. I don't want to have to kill. I must stop thinking about it and get some sleep. Yeah. The idea of like killing people. I don't think I could ever imagine like actually like killing people. That like it's such a hard thing to like to think about. Okay, so I assume we have to blow this up. I'll grab another one. Alright. Gotta make our way. I imagine we're going to start getting attacked by things soon. So you got all the war and stuff happening behind us. We gotta blow up the bridge. Through that. Okay, that was not a good throw. How close can I get this bridge? Okay, so he goes like up to there. So if I go up here and go like, and run back. Okay, so now we have a ladder. I'll take another grenade with me, and now we can just get up the ladder while he's just sitting there. See you, buddy. What do we do here? What's this? Is that a brick? Okay. So what's with the bricks? Can you, like, take them out? Maybe it distracts them. Yeah, maybe it's like a distraction, so I throw it. Yeah, there you go. Go. It's kind of weird. He's just like staring at it. It's like, it's a brick. It's like, yep, that's a brick. Okay, where's the plunger? Ooh. Okay, I'll grab that. Okay, here we go. Kablamo! Take out that bridge. Stop the troops. I'll take my grenade back. This will be like my charm. It's my lucky charm. Wait, can I climb across this? No. Okay. Gotta head back to the troops. I assume. Okay. Is there a way to jump? Jump. What's this? Okay. So I don't think there's a jump button. Jump! You can do it. Okay, you can't do it. Okay. Where do we go? Maybe I need the dynamite to blow something up? I don't think there's a jump button. I'm pretty sure there's no jump button. There's interaction, there's hit, back. I think that's just for the menu. Okay. So hop up here. So let me climb up here. Oh, wait, there's like a whole bunch of TNT over there. So if I throw this down here... Okay. I mean... Okay. Not necessarily how that would work in real life, but yeah, we'll go with it. So we're going over the other side now. Okay, so obviously what we gotta do is try and chop this. Got a grenade. Throw it into the building. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah. Got it. He's like, oh god, there's a grenade there. Okay, I'm gonna take this grenade with me. Might come in handy. Go to the gun. Look at that guy drinking red wine. Okay, just stay behind cover. Run. Okay. Gotta get rid of that ladder somehow. Gotta get that ladder down. It looks like we can break stuff here. Okay, we'll take that. I have the grenade. I could try and use that against them. I wonder if I could throw the grenade up there. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Would you like a grenade? There you go. Alright. So obviously we have to distract him with the glass bottle like we did before. So if we throw it over here... What's that, mate? You better go check it out. Somebody's wasting wine. Okay. Where do I go now? Oh god. Ah. I didn't know where to go. Maybe I was like... Okay. I picked up something. I'm not sure what that was. Is there a way to see what I picked up? Here we go. Embroidery. Household linen was precious and it was often customized with embroidered initials. Contrary to received ideas, embroidery was not an exclusively female pursuit, and many prisoners of war embroidered during captivity. Well, I mean, you gotta do something when you're captive, so... I mean, I guess that's pretty alright, you know, the fact that the Germans like actually had you like, because I mean, realistically, the Germans could have just had you like sitting there doing nothing. Go down. Okay, I think I have to go through the door. So going outside, I think, was just to get that collectible. You have to go through that door because it looks like it goes upstairs to the next area. So I'm assuming that's what we gotta do. Yep, there we go. Got some fruit apparently. What do we do with that? Okay. So that distracts him. Okay. Must be Halo. One hit to the back. How do I grab that? Grab it. Oh wait, do I have to? Here we go. Go get rid of the flag. Yeah, take that. I ripped your flag. Which, if you remember what we
Thanks
read
to support
earlier,
from British
flags were
forces,
quite
the German
important.
plan
So
failed. The front line moved back
we
to the
basically
north, and with the
dealt a
arrival of
serious
winter,
blow to their morale.
froze. Soldiers holed up amid a vast labyrinth of trenches and tunnels that would become the indelible image of the Great War.
Yep, all that trench warfare.
Karl's regiment retreated to the outskirts of Neuve-Chapelle, the same camp where Emile was being held prisoner.
I get the feeling we're gonna come across a thing where the German guy's gonna have to fight like the other guys. Right, so basically they made Emile like a servant. Like, yeah, okay. So, okay, hold on. Alright, 6 million prisoners of war. Between 1914 and 1918, over 6 million men were taken prisoner, including 1.2 million German and 200,000 British troops. Wow, that was a lot of Germans. I was expecting to be a bit more. Like that's a lot of German prisoners. Oh wait, when it says 1.2 million German, yeah, so that'd be like prisoners of, yeah. Despite the 1907 Hague Convention and the efforts of the International Red Cross, prison conditions and forced labor proved harsh for conscripts, and hundreds of thousands never made it home. Letters. Letters remained the only real means of communication with the outside world. Radios and telephones were only used for military ends. All soldiers wrote to their loved ones back home. As war correspondence was free of charge, this created logistical and financial problems. 10 billion letters and postcards were sent to and from the front during the war. The early war postal system was chaotic, but then the front was then separated into sectors, each with its own postcode. The visit from the military postmaster was eagerly awaited. Battle of Neuve-Chapelle. March 10th, 1915, British shells literally rained down on German forces. For the first time, the technique creeping barrage was used. A barrage where the fire of all units targets the same position for a period before advancing one line at a time. The infantry's advance was synchronized at a safe distance behind this barrage, so the German lines could then be overrun. That day, 530 cannons fired over 216,000 shells. That is to say, one shell per weapon every 2 minutes. So every 2 minutes you had a cannon firing off. Which is, yeah. Back in those days, I mean, that's quite something. The Garwar rifles. In the early 20th century, Great Britain and France governed huge colonial empires and put them to use during the war. Indian troops were deployed by Britain in the Middle East as well as on the European front. It made an important contribution to the war effort. Many victories were achieved thanks to their bravery and discipline in combat. A monument commemorating their sacrifice stands in the Neuve-Chapelle, which is in France. Okay, so mud. Man, that's a lot of mud. Trench life was difficult. Soldiers were confronted with cold, rain, and mud. Dirty water meant that diseases such as dysentery, typhus, and cholera flourished. The depth of the mud also presented dangers, and soldiers sometimes drowned in shell holes or in the tunnels leading to the trenches. Shit, holy crap. Yeah, I guess because if you had like a cannon shell hit the ground, that'd be like giant. That'd be a pretty big hole. So if that fills up with mud, you can't really see that there's a giant hole there. It's kind of like you see it like at the beach or like in like places where you have like people jumping in puddles and all of a sudden like you have one puddle that's like really deep. It's kind of like that. Although obviously a lot more terrifying and deadly. Explosives. Trench fortifications required the use of explosives. To penetrate enemy lines, long tunnels were dug under no man's land beneath enemy trenches, inside which explosives were placed. the English used cordite, a powerful explosive that could be detonated at a distance. Alright, some more info for you. I think we have to go this way. No, we have to feed the dog. So this dog, you might have seen him on the main title screen at the beginning of this series, on the first episode. What's with the dog? He seems to be happy about us. So I'm going to say that he probably has a main part. Okay, so we have like a thing that we have to use later. There's something for fire. So it says we have to do water, fire, then sausage. So we have to get the water to go. However, I'm not sure how we do that. Wait, hold on. Hey, it's our son-in-law who is with the Germans because of the conscription and stuff. Hey, look at that! He's got a letter from.
We live in a climate of uncertainty.
From the daughter.
Germans use the people of Saint-Mihiel as human shields against the French bombings. I hope the Germans treat you well, and that your wound has healed. Your grandson sends you kisses. I sent you a picture of him. All my love. Please write soon.
Adieu, Clown.
I have a bad feeling that the German guy is going to end up in a not too... Like, he's obviously not happy with the way the Germans are treating people, and I get the feeling he's probably going to try and stand up to them, and that's probably not going to end well. Anyway, so we got photo frame. Even though photography was not widespread, many soldiers had their photos taken before setting out for the war. Professional prints were developed on photo paper and applied to a hard backing to prevent tearing. Some photos were directly printed as postcards, especially group conscript photos. Alright. So we have to grab this. Probably put it, I guess we put it over the water. Yep. Okay, so this should probably bring out the water. Oh, wait. Yeah? Water? No? No water. What's this do? Well, that makes the fire go. Ah, here we go. This must be the water. Oh, I see. If you look at the pipes, they like followed. So then fire. Oh wait, no. Fire. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So now we gotta bring it out. I'm kind of surprised that the dog water isn't frozen. Like, I'm surprised that the water is still able to come out. Oh god. Run! Run away! And the dog has found us, our good... And now the dog's here, it's going to become even more emotional. It's going to be... The emotion has now been ramped up by, like, 15. I know I said 12 before, but... So you can, like... Okay, I think we'll actually leave it here, though. We've got our dog friend with us now. Where things were sure to get more emotional, now the dog's here. But, yeah, we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like, dislike, make a comment. Feel free to also, I don't know, if you have any stories about the war, maybe, like, some ancestors or whatever. That's all cool. Be cool to hear some stories, if you got any. But yeah. Other than that, thank you for watching, and we'll continue our emotional journey through the Great War. So, till next time, guys, I will see you then.